Hey, Kodiak friends! Another series of knots by Randy Browning. Awesome. Got the Palomar knot, the improved clinch knot, the perfection loop, and the uni knot, all which are critical, especially that Palomar knot being critical for the spin cast guys. Okay, and so let's get her done. Thanks, Randy.
Randy with Kodiak. Sean asked me to do some knot tutorials. I know he did one for you guys the other day, but there's a few more knots we wanted to share with you guys, especially for you spin fishermen, for tying on your spinners and different lures and stuff. These are some really good knots you want to know. So, first off, I'm going to show you guys how to do the Palomar. The Palomar knot, can you see that, Riggs?
Yeah.
Okay, so the Palomar knot is a very, very strong knot for connecting spinners, pretty much spinners, or any like terminal tackle, like swivels or clips, because what you do is you actually get double the strength because you double your line over. So this is how you tie the Palomar. Take about a 6-inch or 7-inch tag in and double it over. So you end up with a loop. Pinch that loop, put it through the eyelet of whatever it is you're going to tie, and just let it dangle like that. And then very simply, you're going to tie an overhand knot, and you're going to pull that loop out of the center. You're going to open that loop, and you're just going to take it over whatever spinner or terminal tackle you have, and then just pull that loop double tight. Now if you can get in on that, it's kind of a big knot, but the beauty of it is, around the eyelet of the lure, you actually get 2 leads, which create a ton of strength. Of course, you just nip this off. I'll do it with my teeth real quick, because my dentist hates me anyway. But there you go. You just cut your tag end off. That is, by far and away, the best knot for attaching lures to a single line. Simple enough. Okay, now another option, and I'll just tie it to this other end, is an improved clinch knot. A lot of people know the old clinch knot that your dad taught you when you're young. You know, go through the hole, simple, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7, whatever you want to do. Then you got that little loop there. You guys can see that, right? See it, Riggs?
Yes.
Okay, so I just lost one, but not a big deal. Go through it. Now, typically, your clinch knot, you'd be done. You just grab that and tighten it. The improved clinch knot, you then take the tag and go through the large loop that is created when you went back through the hole. Pull that tight. You can film me, babe.
Okay.
I use my teeth, pull it all tight, cinch it down. And there it is. Improved clinch knot. If you guys want, hand me those pliers. I'll do it again really quick just so people can see it. We'll cut that off. So very quickly again, in. You're going to do 6 or 7 wraps. Okay. Down through the little pocket you created, and then back through the larger hole. Tighten. And if you can get on that, Riggs, you can see how those rows stack up really nice on each other. That's a really good knot. But the difference between that and the Palomar being over here on your right side, my left side, this has a double loop around your lure, where this only has a single. So the failing point anyways on this one is definitely going to be that single loop on the lure, whereas this one's going to hold a little bit better. And I think the Palomar is an easier knot to tie. You guys want to see that Palomar again real quick? I'll do it. Let me cut both these off. Okay, so Palomar, fold in half, go through, create you a big loop, overhand knot. Take that open end, across your lure, bam, cinch it down. There it is. Really easy. I would pick this knot myself for attaching spinners. Okay, another knot that Sean wanted you guys to know. So for those of you guys that are doing tippet to your fly line, most of your fly lines come with a loop already tied in them. Not all of your 9-foot leaders or 12-foot leaders or whatever come with loops tied in the end. Because you guys ever seen the loop-to-loop connection where you dip the loop through and then pull through and you maybe here, let me tie it real quick. I'll tie 2 of them so you guys can see. Okay, so this is called the perfection loop. And what it does is creates a nice loop at the end of your line. So you take your line, just create an overhand, okay, with your tag end underneath. Then what you're going to do is do a loop around it with your tag end sticking out the right side. You see that, Riggs?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go tag behind, go around it. Then you're going to take this little tag and you're going to come across the 2 loops. Reach in, grab the opposite loop, pull it through. And what you end up with is a nice loop, and it's a non-slip loop. So if you have that, and let me tie one more. Everybody watch. Okay, so again, tag in behind, go around, so you have 2 loops, and then roll that tag in through, reach through the first loop, and grab your second, pull it through. Okay? Perfection loop. Imagine this is your fly line. Imagine this is your leader. Okay? What you do is you can take one or the other, go through that, and then you take your line and pull it up. Oh, come on fingers, you got to work today. Pull it up through, and that's what you end up with. Super smooth, easy connection, and the nice part of it is it can come undone as well when you need to put a new leader on. Slip that line out, bam, we got 2 separate ones. Okay, one more time, through, and then you can take the end of it, go right down through that first loop. I got lines going everywhere. Take it down through it, and that's what you end up with. That's your perfection loop. Okay? Alright, one last knot I want to show you guys. And this is a really good knot. Let me see that line, babe. Is it bright enough?
Yeah.
You able to see everything? Okay. So this is a knot for you guys that are running braid on your spin rods. See, I feel like you're blocking the light. Those are for the guys that are running braid on your spin rods and you need to tie new leaders onto your braid. This is called a uni knot. Okay? You take 2 lines, 2 separate lines, and you overlap them on each other. Okay? Overlap them however much you want. Make it easy on yourself. Go to the one end of the overlap, take your loose tag in, create a loop on itself with this other running line continued, and then you're going to go through 5 or 6 times. So you're going through the loop, through the loop, through the loop, and then you're just going to cinch this knot down on top of that line. So this is actually a slip knot running over top of the running line. Okay? Now you go down to the other end where you're doubled up. Grab yourself a little bit of working room and you do the exact same thing with the other end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, takes a little bit of work. 5, 6, hold on to your tag. Now pull that one tight. Now watch this. Now as you pull these, like I told you, these are both slip knots. My hands are just sweaty. Both those knots will slip down until they run into each other. See that?
Yeah.
And then you can come in, tighten one side, tighten the other, and then again, cut your tag ends off. And that will not break. And that's your best way. Granted, this is mono to mono. That's your best way of attaching braid to monofilament, or mono to mono. But I'm not kidding. I use this for lake trout here on the gorge, and I've never broke one. Ever. They're extremely tight, and that's the uni knot. So, there you go. You got the Palomar, which is my preferred knot for attaching lures. The improved clinch knot would be my second choice. You've got the perfection loop for tying loops so that you can do your fly line connection to your leader. And then you have your uni knot for attaching braid to your mono. So, I think that's good. If there's any questions, message us. Tonight's the meeting, so we're probably going to upload this on the Facebook page right now. So, but tonight's our big meeting, so be there and you can ask some more questions if you need to. Thanks, guys.